In this video, I'm going to show you how this simple book made with AI is making $1,500 to $3,000 every single month. And I'm going to show you how you can do the same by leveraging the power of AI and Amazon Print on Demand. So let's check what this book is all about. This book is basically an ADHD cleaning and organizing planners. So it's a colorful ADHD cleaning workbook for women. It means that it's just a spreadsheet for people with ADHD to help them clean their house. So how do I know how much this book is selling? I have an extension here called Book Beam that is going to tell me the estimated royalty made daily by this book. But if you don't have it, it's not a problem. You can just scroll down until you find the product details. And here you're going to see bestseller rank 28,900. What this means is the number one is the bestseller book on all the Amazon catalog. And of course, the higher this number gets, the lower the sales, the daily sales of this book are going to be. So just keep in mind that we want to keep this number below 80,000 because this is going to mean that the book is going to sell at least one or two copies every single day. So here we can see that this book is making daily $55. And if we multiply 55 by 30, we get 1,650. But we can actually check through this extension the ABSR throughout the year. And as we can see, there are some days where this ABSR is going to be even lower than that. So we have 8,000, I even saw 5,000, 5,800, and 5,800 is going to be significantly better than 28,000. So it means that the sales of this book are actually closer to $3,000-$4,000 every single month rather than 1,500. So it means that this book is selling very, very well. But now let's see how we can replicate these results and how we can actually make this amount of money ourselves. So here I made a simple checklist, ADHD planner, how to create a profitable book in this niche. So the first step that we need to do is to validate the demand. And we already kind of validated the demand by checking this book. But what we can do is opening similar books as this one. And I already did that. And I found this one, for example, home cleaning book, color house cleaning checklist planner, that is making even more. So the BSR, as we can see, is lower than that, is 4,100, and the daily sales are higher and the royalties are higher, 88 to $113. So this book is making around $3,000 every single month, and it's been making that for over 1 year. So that's great. This one, for example, the BSR is 8,000 and is making around $55 to $66. So you might wonder why this ABSR is significantly lower than this one, but this book is making around the same amount of money. And that's because it's because of the price. So this one is priced $10, but this one is priced $15. So with the same amount of sales, actually with much less sales, is making the same amount of money as this book. So that's something that we also need to consider when pricing our book. Okay, so we validated the demand. Now, how can we create this book with Canva? I choose Canva because it's the easiest way to create this kind of designs, and I can just type on template planners, and here I will get a lot of planners and a lot of templates that I can use to create this book. So let's check here what this book is all about. So here we have a cleaning schedule, and it's not very high quality, this picture. So what I'm gonna do is scroll until I found the reviews, and in the reviews, yeah, there's the cleaning schedules. So we can see here that we have a daily routine, monthly, and just all the things that we need to do to clean our house. So change sheets, dust surfaces, clean floors, tidy nightstands, and it's very easy and it's very straightforward. And we can just pick a design, and let's see this one, for example. daily task: make beds, wash dishes, one load of laundry. It's quite easy. So we go back on our Canva and we can just pick a nice template. And here I scrolled until I found a nice one. So here, for example, it says habits tracker. We can change it and say to cleaning tracker. Let's make it a bit smaller, or cleaning planner. And here you see chores, and there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on and so forth. And we can add, let's make it a bit smaller. Probably want to change the font as well. Okay. Doing the dishes. I'm not the best at this kind of jobs. Okay, doing the laundry. And our job here is just to make it look nice, but it needs to look like this. So of course I need to change the font, but basically the daily task is similar as this one. The daily task is to make the bed, wash the dishes, one load of laundry, and here we can keep track of all the days of the week where we actually did this. So we need to change this in order to reflect what this book is all about. So we have everything that we need here. So let's again wipe counters, take out trash, and the next step, we did this. So next step is going to be something like this. For example, master cleaning list. So we add a page and we find a list, planner list, for example. And of course the design needs to match, cannot be too different. So whole house, living area, so things to do, and we can add this all the activities that we need to do. And once we have a nice and clean template, we can just copy and paste this page for a number of times. So for example, this one has this page over and over and this page over and over, because of course this is just for a few weeks, right? And let's see how many pages. It's 110 pages. So that's basically what this book is. So pages like this over and over. So like 3, 4, 5 designs. If it's 5 designs for 100 pages, it means that those 5 designs needs to be replicated for 20 times. So after we finish creating our book with Canva, we can move on to the next few steps, and we're actually going to do these steps all together. So we need to create a cover with Ideogram, we need to create a title, and we need to create a description with Claude or ChatGPT. And I recommend using Claude, but you can use whatever you want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot the descriptions of the books that we saw that are doing well, and I'm going to paste them and use them as a reference to create the title, the description, and the book cover. So I pasted on Claude all the screenshots that I made, and I'm just going to ask, I want to create an ADHD planner to help people tracking their house chores. I attached the description of 3 books that are doing well in this niche. I want you to create 3 things for me: the title, the description, and a prompt for the cover. To create the prompt for the cover, we need the title first. So let's do the title first. Description and the cover. Okay. So Claude is going to analyze like the angle used, so ADHD specific, colorful, full color structure, plus motivation, busy months, family chores, the clutter challenge. My topic is this one, the ADHD home cleaning planner with a subtitle, a colorful weekly and daily chore tracker to organize your home, beat overwhelm, and build habits that stick. Yeah, I like it. Want me to go with one of these? Okay, I like the title that you picked, create the description and the prompt for the cover. So now we have our title. Perfect. Description. Are you tired of cleaning routines that fall apart before the week is over? If you have ADHD, keep a clean house can feel impossible, not because you are lazy, but because your brain needs structure, visual cues, and a system that actually work for how you think. Perfect. Here's what's inside. And of course, here we have to double check that we actually created this thing inside the book. And we have the cover illustration prompt. So let's paste it here. So we have it. So that's the description that Claude made for us. Let's go in Ideogram. And we need to select 3 by 4. Perfect. Now I need to copy and paste just this. Why am I using ideograms? Is because I think that ideogram is the best tool to create covers, simply because it's the best in putting the text in the right place. Most of the other tools to generate image, they're not great to generate text as well on top of the image. But ideogram does a very well job in creating that. So let's see what is going to generate for us. And I guarantee you that this cover is AI generated, but it's still doing very, very well. So let's see. Okay, so Ideogram just finished generating our cover, and let's check the ADHD Home Cleaner Planner, our colorful weekly and daily track to organize. Let's see if it was what I asked him to do. Colorful and weekly tracker to organize. So this one isn't right. A colorful and weekly daily tracker to organize, no? Daily chore tracker to organize your own, beat overwhelm, and build habits that stick. So everything is right in this cover, and I think it's quite well made. If you check this one, I think this one is actually nicer. So we can use this cover, so we can download it, and here we have our cover. So we just created the cover with Ideogram, the title, and description with Claude or ChatGPT. So we are just missing to publish our book on Amazon and to get a couple of reviews. And publishing the book on Amazon is actually quite straightforward. I'm not going to show you in this video, but I'm going to link the KDP website for you to register and upload your book. But if you want to know more about this business, I have a free school community with a free course inside where I'm going to break down the whole process in much, much more details, with a lot more niches that you can pick from and a lot more books that you can replicate. So if you might be interested in this business, I'll leave the link also in the description for my school community. So you can click on the link, join the community, watch the course, and start publishing yourself entirely for free. So I'll see you inside my school community.